How do we create same object with a data? Now the syntax is, before that you should know, select a star from table name. But before the table name, I am going to create a table, which whatever there under the MSBA. So under the MSBA, there is a table, right? A data table. So that table I am going to create in the test database. So now I am under the test database, but I am going to call the object which is there under the MSBA, right? How can we call like the table database with respect to a database name? So database name dot database object name dot table name. This is how we are calling that particular object from different database. I am under the test database, but I am going to create an object in the test database which is available under MSBA database. So for that, I need to call another database name here. So another database name dot database object name dot table name. Then this query will give the data which is there in the MSBA database. But I want to create the object, right? So that one, select star after star into a new object. So here I'll mention a old object name. Old object in the sense whatever the table existed in the different database. This is the syntax to create a same object with the data from different server to another server. Whatever the server, whatever the database which is having an object, it will come after the from class, and whatever the new object you are going to create, that object name will come after into. And here I'll mention the database name also for your reference. That means I am going to insert a data, or I'm going to create a particular object in the different database that is called a test database. Now the syntax, if you see the syntax, you'll get to know. Select star from a different object, a different database name called MSBA dot DBO dot a data. Or else you can remove DBO also because it's a user-defined database, right? User-defined object. If it is a user-defined schema, you need to mention a schema. So database name dot database schema name dot table name. It will give the data. If I execute whatever the data available under MSBI, it will give the data. But I want to create a object with the same data. So for that, after star into whatever the star available in the particular table, I am going to insert it into one new table that is called data a test or a data new one. I'll say that one new one. Now if I execute, before executing, let me see the particular table is available or not in the test database. Select star from table name, data new one. If I execute, there is no table name like data new. Now if I execute this one, what and all the data which is available under the MSBI database object called data, the data along with the table structure it will create. 42 rows affected successfully. Now if I come and execute this one, 42 rows inserted along with the structure.